is the Chief Election Officer for
Today on the TV24 News, expansion of high-speed internet in Alabama, Calhoun County probate judge candidates, effective illegal border crossings, these stories plus weather with Lacey Clontz and sports coming up.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Thank you for tuning into the TV24 News. I'm Shasta Jones. Here's the news for Thursday, February 29th, 2024. On Tuesday, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey announced almost $150 million for the expansion of high-speed internet to unserved areas across the state. This will impact 48 counties in Alabama, and of those locally are Calhoun, Cleburne, Etowah, and Talladega. Governor Ivey said high-speed internet service continues to strengthen and expand across the state, and we are taking the necessary strides on this journey to achieve full broadband access for Alabama. This has been a monumental task, but it is one that will pay multiple dividends for our state and its residents. Today is an exciting day as we announce these latest projects. Governor Ivey announced the last mile projects, which means more than 5,000 miles of broadband infrastructure and in one place. The ability to provide access to almost 54,000 households, businesses, and institutions like hospitals, schools, and libraries. Those in the local coverage areas awarded Capital Projects Fund grants to help achieve this are Coosa Valley Technologies Incorporated and Spectrum Southeast. The Calhoun County Chamber of Commerce had an event Tuesday night at the Oxford Civic Center. The candidates for Calhoun County probate judge answered some questions in hopes to gain votes for March 5th. We will have one more segment from them this week, so here's part 2 with each of the candidates telling why they should be your next probate judge.
the probate judge is the Chief Election Officer for the county, certifying all state and county elections. Security of elections has been a major concern over the last few years. We have a very good system in Calhoun County at present, but everything can stand to look to improve the system. The question is, what ideas and suggestions do you have to improve the integrity of elections in Calhoun County, if any?
So our elections here in Calhoun County are very secure. We have self-contained little black boxes in all of our polling machines, and I don't think they can get hacked. Now, I'm not a tech guy. I'm sure somebody might be able to hack that, but I doubt it. The controls that are in place, those little black boxes go back to the sheriff's office. We have an inventory of all of the individual paper ballots, so we account for the ballots and we make sure that those same ballots have gone through the black box. And of course, we hang on to those paper ballots in case we have to perform an audit or have to do a whole recall. I think we're fairly secure. We're very lucky in this state to be able to have a secure election. I think our biggest risk, if I've got time to talk about the biggest risk, would be the absentee or write-in ballots. The absentee ballots have the potential to be abused. People could knock on the door of somebody who has no intention of voting and say, hey, here's a paper ballot. We'd like to have you vote as absentee, sign here. And I think we need to be cautious of that. We know how many absentee ballots we have. It's a separate precinct in our counting process. And if necessary, we can validate that and make sure everything's safe. But I believe in our elections, and I think it's important that as a general public that we do not lose faith in our voting process. If we lose faith in the election process and people stop voting, the republic is dead. Thank you.
Back a little bit off what John said. I do believe that we have a pretty good system going on. We have voting boxes. They're very secure. I wouldn't necessarily do anything different, but I would keep doing what I can to ensure that we don't start doing different things, like dropping off ballots, like allowing people to vote electronically, like allowing people to get mass ballots. I think that as long as we follow the procedures that we have in place here, it's really not that much of a problem. But I do think we always have to be vigilant, we always have to pay attention, and we have to look at what's going on around us to make sure that that does not happen.
The Alabama Code section dictates the process that the probate judge is required to follow in order to ensure the safety and the security of our election process. There's a very detailed code section, and by being a probate judge, I would obviously read that code section and apply the law. That law comes from our legislators. It comes from the Board of Civil Appeals, Alabama Supreme Court, in rulings that are in opinion. So I would always ensure that I follow the law. I would always ensure that the process is followed as is required to be followed. And I also will follow the bills that are being introduced in the legislature when legislation goes into session, to follow those bills and track those bills and ensure that it's going to maintain the security and the integrity of our election system here in the county. And if there's a bill introduced that would jeopardize the security of our elections here in Calhoun County, then I obviously would rally together and ask you all, as people, as citizens of our county, to rally together to get behind us to prevent that bill from being passed in the legislature and to make them becoming a law. And that's how we maintain the security of the election process in Calhoun County.
Senator Tommy Tuberville is asking that the law be enforced when it comes to illegal immigrants entering the United States of America. He began his talk speaking of the horrific murder of Laken Riley, the University of Georgia student who was killed this past weekend. He went on to mention attacks that have taken place throughout different areas of the U.S. by those who have illegally entered this country. Here's a clip from what he has to say about California and the effect on the whole nation.
Conservative, the people of California are suffering because of a wide open border, just like all the people across our country. I'll just mention a few starting in California. Last May, an illegal alien named Carlos Dominguez stabbed 3 people in Davis, California. 2 of them died, David Bro and a student named Kareem Najim. 3rd person was stabbed but survived, named Kimberly Gilroy. The alleged attacker in this case, Carlos Dominguez, came here in 2009 as an unaccompanied minor. He just had his first preliminary hearing in court this past week. Where is the outrage from the California senators about the death and the stabbings of these people?
So even though that's California, it does apply to the whole nation, per what he was saying. Let's move on to sports now. Congratulations to Oxford High School's Claire Maniscalco and Charlie Lambert for winning first place in the Pell City UTR tennis tournament. Great job, ladies. And next up, here are the brackets for the Calhoun County Baseball Tournament that are going to be going on this weekend. We have on Friday, starting, we have Weaver playing Sax, and that's going to be at 4:30 p.m. We have Jacksonville Christian Academy playing Anniston at 4:30 as well. Then on Friday at 6:30, White Plains playing Welborn, and then Pleasant Valley is playing the winner of the Weaver-Sax game. We have Ohatchee playing Faith at 4:30, and Donahoe playing the winner of the JCA Anniston game at 6:30. On Saturday, we have Oxford at 4 p.m. playing the winner of the White Plains Welborn game. Jacksonville will be playing at 10 a.m. a winner of a previous game on Saturday. Alexandria will be playing on Saturday the winner of a previous game, and then Piedmont will be playing the winner of a previous game as well on Saturday at 2 p.m. Then on Monday will be the semifinals, and on Tuesday will be the final game of that. So that's how that's going to take place for you. Next up, we've got the Calhoun County, the interview from Baseball Softball Media Days with the Welborn Panthers from about a week ago. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Welborn players and coach and see what's going on with that.
Coach, just introduce yourself and then tell me who you got with you today.
All right, I'm Brenda Vinson. First of all, thank y'all for doing this to recognize all the student athletes. This is a big deal and we appreciate it. This is a Marion Singleton. She's our only senior. Hannah Grubbs, Destiny Benefield, and Jordan Hunt are juniors.
Okay, outstanding. So only senior. So I know that's tough, but as obviously a leader on your team, and Coach looks at you like a leader. So tell me a little bit what it means to be that senior, and then also what position do you play?
I play infield and sometimes outfield, but I don't know.
All right, and as juniors coming in, you know, you got a senior leader in front of you, and coming into the softball season, I want you to tell me just a little bit about the position you play and what it's like to be able to be a leader along beside your senior.
I play first, and it's really good to be helping the little kids that come in that don't really know much about it because they had all them COVID years, and it's good to help them out.
I'm a pitcher and second baseman, or just wherever coach needs me, but just how she said, we love to help the junior high and give them a little bit more of experience that they need.
Okay.
I'm our catcher, and it means a lot having just one senior because we want to make sure we do good for her because it's her year, and we just want to make her proud and really just stand out there.
Okay, so as we kind of dive right into this, Coach Vincent, I've known you for a long time, coached against your coach for a long time. Love this lady. She's you know, and I'll give y'all an opportunity to kind of talk about her in just a minute, but tell me a little bit about the team and the expectation this year and what you guys, as you go into the season, what you guys are hoping for.
All right. Well, this team here, we're kind of thin. We're like a lot of other folks talking about. We're young, but our expectations are always that we, as individuals, strive for excellence so that the team has an opportunity to perform in that way and maybe reach success that a lot of people don't give you a chance to make. But I think it's a daily climb, and you know, I push to them that I can't be 100% every single day, but that's my goal.
Next up, the Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame induction announcement was made recently. Here's a clip from that.
This will be, as you'll see, our 19th class, going all the way back to 2005. We had one class in 2020 where we didn't have a class because of the COVID virus. And this year, our total number of Hall of Fame members, with the 6 that we are going to induct and unveil to you this year, will rise to 118 members of the Calhoun County Sports Hall of Fame.
As we move on, I'm just excited to announce this year's class to you. And I'm going to read them in alphabetical order. Very accomplished group, just awesome accomplishments.
We have some great coaches and some great players here in Calhoun County, so wonderful job, guys and ladies. That's going to be it for sports today. We want to thank you for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. We're going to leave you with your area weather forecast from Lacey Klontz, signing off from Oxford, Alabama. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
For today's Forecast Extra, the top of China's tallest skyscraper froze over during an extreme cold snap. Shanghai Tower is 127 stories tall and reaches more than 2,000 feet into the sky. Experts say the average temperature on the rooftop is 23 degrees Fahrenheit. Low temperatures combined with high humidity formed a layer of frost on the outside of the building. Now, coming up tonight here in Oxford, temperatures are getting down to 45 degrees and we'll have cloudy skies. And then tomorrow, the high will only be 55 degrees and we will see an 80% chance of showers. Now on Saturday, the high is going to be much higher than on Friday. It will get up to 68 degrees with a 30% chance of rain, and we're seeing a 30% chance of rain again on Sunday, but with a high of 72. And then going into next week, Monday, a high of 73 with a 70% chance of rain. Tuesday, a high of 67 with a 60% chance of rain. Wednesday, again, it is getting up to 67 degrees, but with a 55% chance of rain. And then finally on Thursday, it's getting up to 70 degrees with a 30% chance of rain. I've been saying it all week, and I'll keep saying it. Everyone, get your rain jackets and umbrellas ready. I'm Lacey Klontz with your TV24 weather.
I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm running to be Calhoun County's next Republican probate judge. As a Christian, conservative mother, protecting Calhoun County values matters to me. As the only attorney in this race with more than a decade of experience practicing law in probate courts, I am the only candidate with the experience to serve from day one. When you're a judge making decisions that impact people's lives, that experience matters. I'm Shirley Millwood, and I'm asking for your vote on March 5th.
You may not believe it, but it's true. The 2024 Team 1 Chevys are here. All 23-24 Silverado light duties have 2.9% financing for 72 months. The hottest new 24 Team 1 Chevy Blazer, 1.9% financing and no payments till April. And the #1 selling family vehicle, the Equinox. 24 models. You got it. 1.9% financing and no payments till April. Team 1 Chevrolet, home of the best people, the best service, period.
Some say college isn't for single parents or people who work full-time. I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm a first-generation American, the father of Dion, and a non-traditional student at Gadsden State Community College. As a sergeant in the Army National Guard, I've watched soldiers with degrees progress faster in their careers. So today, I'm in school, involved in the Veterans Upward Bound program, and excited to see what's in store for my career. I truly am earning my wings at Gadsden State.
I'm Alan Parnell with Parnell Insurance Agency. We've been here in Oxford and Alabama, Tallapoosa, Georgia since 1990. With Auto Owners Insurance, we're able to give customers competitive pricing along with excellent coverages. Parnell Insurance can handle all of your personal, commercial, and life insurance needs. We have a very experienced staff, both personal and commercial. All together, we've got about 125 years experience. Come see what our insurance agency can do for you in Oxford, Alabama, and Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Auto Owners Insurance.
At Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gadsden or Oxford.
Parents, I have something that'll teach your child how to follow directions and finish what they start. I'm talking about STEM. That's science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Now we're having a free STEM extravaganza on Saturday, April 20th at the City Meeting Center in Anniston. Registration is free at academics.com. It's going to be STEM-tastic.